Okay, students, according to your response, this is the video for column operations. Using elementary column operations, find the inverse of matrix A 3, 2, 6, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 5. As we have seen, for column operations, we always used to do A is equal to, for row operations, we used to do A is equal to IA. So now for column operations, we will go for A is equal to AI. So as to operate this matrix and the post factor matrix. So these two matrices will be operated. For row operations, these two matrices will be operated. So this is for column operations. This is for row operations. So let us begin. For column operations, we need to write A is equal to AI. We need to write A is equal to AI. So because of this, A is equal to AI, so we will substitute and we will operate A and I, the post factor matrix and left hand side matrix. So after substituting the values, we get 3, 2, 6, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 5 A, and here identity matrix, since A is of order 3 by 3, so identity matrix is of order 3 by 3. So we have written like this. Before actually proceeding, I would like to tell you one thing, that whenever you are talking about column operations, you should understand this particular direction. First, we need to focus on the first row, first column, element 1. Here it should be 1. Then it should go for 0. Then it should go for 0, like this. And then you should focus on the element 1. Then you make these two elements 0. Unlike row operations, it was this one, this particular column, in which we used to make this one 0 as, and the above and below one 0. But here, unlike the row operations, in column operations, the horizontal left hand side and right hand side elements will be 0. And after getting these two columns done, these two rows done, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, we will next focus on the last diagonal element 1. We'll make this as 1, and then the leftmost elements 2 zeros. So because of this, I have made a small graphical representation, 1, 0, 0, then arrow towards 1. Then based on this, we'll make these two zeros, and then we'll make this as 1, and then 2 zeros automatically will follow. So we'll follow the same thing. The first and foremost step, making this 3, our aim is to make this as 1. So if you want to make this 1, I can take the help of 2. If I see if 3 can be changed to 3 tends to 3 minus 2, then definitely 3 can be converted to 1. So this can be possible by operating C1 changes to C1 minus C2. So C1 undergoes an operation, elementary transformation, C1 minus C2. So 3 minus 2 will be 1, 1 minus 1, 0, 2 minus 2, 0. That means first column minus second column, whatever is the answer stored back in the first column. This is the new first column. Now, after this, we have to think about this element 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. We have to go horizontally. If it would have been row operation, then we would focus upon these two. Then our two jobs would have been done. But now we are focusing on column operations. So we have to go horizontally, 1, 0, 0, like this. And then we have to focus on 1. So after this, our main focus is 2. So if you want to make 2 as 1, then with the help of this 1, we can make it C2 changes to 2 minus 2 times 1. Or indirectly, we want to say that the second column undergoes a change. So second column minus first column. So C2 changes to C2 minus C1. C2 changes to C2 minus 2 times C1. So 2 changes to 2 times C1. We have to just focus it upon. When you focus this, we will get 2 changes to 2 minus 2 times 1, that is 0. So we'll get this here 0. Then we have 1 changes to 1 minus 2 times 0. Then we will get 1 only. And since it is 0 again, 2 changes to 2 minus 2 times 0. So again it is 2 only. Then the remaining columns we will write like this. As it is 6 to 5, we will write like this. So, and C3 also can be changed because we want to convert this as 0. So two operations have been made together. So 6 minus 6 times 1, 0. C3 changes to C3 minus 6 times C1 because we want to make this as 0. So because of this, all other elements will correspondingly change. 2 minus 6 times 0 will be 2. 5 minus 6 times 0 will be 5. That's why it is 0 to 5 because 6 was there. Our main aim was to make this as 0. So now after having done the first row 1 0 0, now the next focus is on this particular diagonal element, the middlemost element, which is already 1. So now our focus will shift on the sides of 1, on left hand side and right hand side. Whether they are 0 or not, we have to check. Yes, left hand side element is 0. Now we have to think about right hand side, how to make this as 0. So this is possible only in one way. In this particular area, if you see column wise, then only second column is helpful for us to make this element as 0. How? 2 changes to 2 minus 2 times 1. Indirectly, C3 changes to C3 minus 2 times C2. This is second C2. This is C3. Okay, if you have confusion, with the help of pencil you can write C1, C2, C3. Like this you can write it, and always you get a proper alert, that a proper direction you can understand and you can just find it out which column you are operating, and you will never make mistake. So this 2 will change. 2 changes to 2 times 2 changes to 2 minus 2 times 1. So C3 changes to C3 minus 2 times C2. So first two columns will be as it is, 1 0 0 0 1 2. Now the third column, 0 changes to 0 minus 2 times 0 0. 2 changes to 2 changes to 2 minus 2 times 1, that is 2 changes to 2 minus 2 times 1, that is 0. Then again 5 changes to 5 minus 2 times 2, that means 5 minus 4, that is 1. So this is how we have obtained this element as 0. But because in doing such process, we have already got one more benefit, that which element, diagonal element we are thinking of making this as 1, now we have readily got this element as 1. So our task, which was 1 0 0 0 1 0, and after making these two rows, accomplishing these two tasks, we were focusing upon this element 1. We have already got it very easily. We got it. Now after this, we are going to focus on these two elements, whether they are 0, we are going to become 0 or not. So we have already got readily the first column, third row, first column element 0. Now our main focus is to make this element 0. Again, with the help of this particular column, we can convert C2, we can transform second column as C2 changes to C2 minus 2 times C3. Indirectly, 2 changes to 2 minus 2 times 1. So 0 changes to 0 minus 2 times 0, 0. 1 changes to 1 minus 2 times 0, 1. 2 changes to 2 minus 2 times 1, 0. All these operations are in accordance with the particular track. We have to follow certain algorithm. So because of that, we will definitely accomplish your identity matrix. So 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. Easily you are able to understand that whenever same operations you have to apply here. Same operations we have to apply here on the right corresponding right hand side matrix, the post factor. If you want, I can explain that also, but for the time being, I feel necessity of explaining how to get identity matrix using column operations. So corresponding operations you perform on the right hand side, definitely you are going to get the answer like this. So since product of these two matrices, suppose this matrix which we have got, very new matrix which we have got by continuous elementary transformations of identity matrix, which we have transformed the identity matrix, it got converted into this matrix. So suppose if we allot some name, suppose this matrix is B, then this entire equation looks like identity I3, it is 3 by 3 matrix, is equal to A matrix dot B matrix. So A is a familiar matrix, so definitely the new matrix B is nothing but equal to A inverse. So I have written like this. This implies B is equal to A inverse. But what is B? B is this matrix. So this entire matrix I will write it as A inverse. Hence A inverse is equal to B matrix. I have substituted here. So like this you have to get the answer properly. Try this problem with the help of row operations and get the same answer. What is I advise you all that you take this matrix now as a question and convert and try to find out its inverse using row operation and column operation. Definitely you should get the answer like this. And again you take this as a question and again you reach this as like this. If you do the problems 3-4 times, then you get expertise. You will definitely be expert in solving any kind of problem using elementary row operations or column operations within definite number of steps. How many steps we have got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At the most 10 to 11 steps you can definitely get the answer. But if you follow a proper algorithm, you can get the answer properly. Okay.